They are saying this person is here. Can you see them? And again, for some of you, I guess it could be sort of metaphorical, even though I don't think that that's what they mean. I think it could be just like, there is no separation here. They're already here. It's just the moment of revelation that's about to come. So whichever way you're resonating with this, I think that congratulations, you manifested them. They are very, I'm seeing, protective of divine feminine. So they could be in a way true divine masculine. Hello Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be one of the, I feel like, more intense videos, because the message that actually, the channeled message that I had for a while, I was kind of thinking when was the right time to to share it. But this will apply specifically if you're watching me right around the full moon in Capricorn, the one that happens on July 21st. Now, something I want to say in terms of timing. This is not the energy that just happens on July 21st. This is something you're going to be feeling right around when I'm recording this, few days before the full moon. But also I want to say that it might even be something you're feeling in August, maybe even in September, because the theme of this full moon, something that I've been channeling for a while, is that there is some kind of closure of, I know that Pluto has been obviously in Capricorn since 2008, but they are showing me something specific about 12-year cycle. They're not talking to me about, even though this full moon is with, you know, out of sign conjunction with Pluto, they're telling me that this is the end of the very difficult 12 months. So past 12 months especially might have been in your life kind of disappointing or more challenging than other times. And there is something about the last 12 months, the past 12 months, that it relates to the, you know, to the entire time period from 2012. Now I'm thinking, when I'm thinking about 2012 was the year when we had Neptune, right, ingress into Pisces. So this is where your romantic life might have been starting getting a little bit confusing, let's just put it this way. But there is more to that. So we will explore that. But what they are saying now is that this full moon officially concludes difficult, first of all, 12 months, past 12 months for a lot of you might have been not what you thought, you know, not what you hoped for. Or even if it was not so bad, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, past 12 months were something where you like were really pushing, but you yet did not get there. It's almost felt like there was some kind of blockage where you were not allowed, it felt like, to go to exactly where you see yourself. So something with the past 12 months that were difficult is closing with this full moon. And also not just that, but also they're saying that like the time period from July 2023 until this July 2024, these 12 months somehow were correcting, so to say, transforming past 12 years of your life. We'll explore more. And essentially what they're saying now, some kind of door that was locked is now open, and you're about to go right through it to, you know, finally get the kind of, maybe it's recognition that you want, maybe that relationship that you've been manifesting, maybe it's not even any of the tangible things, but it's like your next level of your spiritual evolution. And anyway, we'll explore this in this video. So yeah, give this video a big like, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching me over the weekend. Same day readings as of right now are available. There's a mini version which is very quick to answer, like 1 or 2, I think max, quick questions. And there's a full same day reading available. Also taking bookings for the end of July too. Have some openings. And yeah, everything could be booked through my Etsy. What else do I want to say? Let's go right in. Something that is just a random thought, but I'm curious if any of you feel this full moon time period as it almost feels like, not like Halloween, but like it feels like, it smells like fall. It has this vibe of, I don't know, Scorpio season. Please tell me, because I mean, I don't know. I've been drinking my homemade pumpkin spice latte, so maybe that. But the whole fact that I was so drawn to even make that drink, I don't know. Let me know if it's, maybe it's in my head. Like that's not a part of channeled message. There's also full moon video in Capricorn. Make sure you check that out. It's for all 12 signs. Anyway, let's start with this deck and let's go forward. This is gonna be interesting today. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. We have here self-care and we have here witch hunter, danger. Okay, we have here also blood trail, significance. So what I feel like might have been going on for a lot of you is that you actually were minding your business. You were minding, like you were a very peaceful person into your own stuff, but somehow it's like constantly there was this theme, I don't know, again, it might have been past 12 months, even past 12 years, where there was like just shady people somehow you were attracting either romantically or just overall, and Scorpio can really pick this up. Whenever you pick up that something is shady, about a friend even, or romantically, trust your gut instinct. Like, recently had this new friend, so to say, who which I'm grateful. Like, there was one night, I think it was right around Mars Uranus conjunction, where I was legit having like nervous breakdown. I couldn't even understand why, and like she was there, we talked. But you know what, how sneaky people are. As we were talking about, and I think somehow conversation got into YouTube, and of course, me, like there's a whole like therapy for me usually that involves YouTube specifically. And she started sneaking questions about how I make money, what exactly I do. And again, this is the kind of questions, in my opinion, that are not the most appropriate to ask somebody you don't know, and we don't know each other well. We kind of we live in the same state, but we are like internet friends, so to say. I was just very supportive because she started making content too. But like, these are the kind of questions that in my opinion, it's not appropriate to ask strangers. Now, that's not about that. The fact that I was in my vulnerable moment, I was sharing about some pains and that like how I feel, like whatever I was feeling that night, it all, how it comes up when you're like INFP, like it's suddenly emotions take over. But the fact that she wanted to use that moment to sneaky, ask me about how exactly I make money, how exactly was all like the secrets, I thought that this was pretty low. Because again, if you asked me that in a normal day, normal conversation, not in the moment where I am clearly very vulnerable, and I picked that up, don't worry. Like, even though I was having a nervous breakdown, I was like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. So for a lot of you, I feel like maybe past 12 months, the reason why I'm sharing the story, for those of you who like to complain about the stories, it's directly relevant here, actually. A lot of you were like, it's almost like you were not trying to even disturb anybody. You were minding your own business, and somehow there was just all this shady energy. Shady. Like, you did not have any bad intentions. You were kind of doing something, minding your own business, and people around you might have been just very weird. You might have actually even felt like you are being specifically, like you are being treated unfairly. Like, let's just say at your workplace, wherever you are, like somehow you haven't done anything wrong, but you're being picked on. There might have been this energy. And I feel like there is something here with blood trail, magnificence, where you had to rise above some kind of circumstance. Look at this, witching hour, to the grave secrets. Someone has their eye on you, seek alternative solutions. So you had to persevere, I feel like, through a lot in the past 12 months. And again, for a lot of you, past 12 months have direct connotation, direct connection, almost like of past 12-year cycle. So in the past 12 months, if you felt like you maybe had been dealing with just so much and you're like, what the hell, it's because there was some kind of closure, almost like an end of the cycle of the past 12 years. So it all culminated in one, and you had to almost like close all this different cycle all at once, which maybe for some of you even like, like it's lifetime type of things, lifetimes before this generational stuff had to, Scorpio is often not a generational curse breaker. So in the past 12 months, you had to close this big cycles, is what I'm seeing. Enter at your own risk, pause as above, so below. And it's interesting because there's something here about manifestation, but also needing to pause. So there's a whole dispute, right, within manifestation community, spiritual community, about whether it's possible to manifest absolutely anything or not. And a lot of people will say circumstances do not matter, you can manifest everything, which is true, by the way. But the thing is, like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. No. Read that again. Just because you can doesn't mean necessarily you should. And again, no one can answer the question for you, right? You have to assess, okay, sure, I can manifest my ex back, or I can manifest this guy who has like stupid third party or something. But is it something you should do? If you truly love yourself, if you truly choose the best for you, will you choose something that's potentially very toxic, for you, and something that's harmful even? Like, there's something here about needing to use more discernment about what you're entertaining yourself with, what you're listening to. Yes, you can have certain things, but like, are they actually good for you? Like, are they good for you? There's something like this. And with Forgotten Ghosts, Reunion, the Flames, Transformation, there's a lot of people who want a ticket back into your life, is what I'm hearing. They want access to you. They want, they want to show you they changed. But the thing is, like, this card right here says it all. Deep down, you feel like you cannot, like, trust someone. It could be, again, it could be a friend, could be a family member, it could be a romantic partner. There is something here about, especially at this moment, you need to practice discernment about who are you letting into your life, because I do feel like people, again, we don't want to make the worst assumptions about people, but there's something here that just, again, if you feel that something is just weird, and if your alarms go off, trust that. I had the most recent experience where there was this one friend who rubbed me the wrong way, and I only stayed friends with this girl because she was friends with my other friends. And I remember it rubbed me the wrong way, some of the things she did and some of the things she said, and I was like, okay, let me just take a step back. I'm gonna create a little boundary. And you know what? Everything that I thought turned out to be true. All of the things, like at the end, like my other friend just found out others. Anyway, like, trust your freaking gut instinct. Come on, you're a Scorpio. It's the only time, you regret what happens is when you know deep down, what was going to happen and you didn't trust yourself. So trust yourself. We have here persistence with legacy, persistence. Let me see a little more. Sexy dragon here, giving yourself a second chance. Right now, what's happening for you guys is that you have completed the cycle. I think some of you will ask, right? What was the point of this, intense hero's journey, which might have stemmed for a lot of you for past, again, 12 months, 12 years, something like that. Think about it, because they're really showing me this 12 number. It's very important, and you have completed this. And for some of you will ask, right, what the hell, right? Why did I have to go through this? What's going on? And I think that something with this dragon and protection, finding what's important, you had to understand what's truly important for you. You do not know how important something is for you and what your true values are, until you kind of like are pushed a little bit to the limits. You don't understand, right, how important maybe stability and security is for you until like there is certain risk of losing that, right? Or like sometimes you think something is important for you, but it's the nature of our mind and the nature of this reality, I think, is there are a lot of illusions. You think something is important to you, you might even be obsessed with certain idea, and then the day comes, you finally achieve that success or whatever that thing is, and you realize that actually you might not care about it as much as you thought. Like sometimes, have you ever experienced this, like you really are obsessed with the idea of going to a certain vacation spot? Let's keep it easy. You're obsessed with an idea of like going to that vacation spot. And then you go there and you're like, you take a few pictures and you're like, Like, have you ever had this? Like, it doesn't even impress you so much. Like, it's okay, great, bucket list, right? And then like there are other times when something is actually very important to you, but for whatever reason, you do not understand the importance of it. So there's something along those lines. And you had to, I feel like, within this intense hero's journey, you had to discover what that is so that you could protect this also going forward. Now, they are showing to me that right now is your rebirth, official rebirth, where you are like, you know what, I'm going to give myself a second chance. I'm going to try again. Again, I maybe did not get the kind of success I wanted with a business, with work, with whatever area of your life insert, there. But you know what? I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to believe in myself. I don't care if no one does, because it's funny because for some of you, maybe right around 12 years ago, you might have been experiencing the opposite I'm seeing. For some of you, there were a lot of people who believed in you, who said that you're going to be all these great things. You're going to like blow up, whatever, as an artist, or you're going to, I don't know, get this like super high paying job, get into Harvard, whatever those things are. I don't know if Harvard is cool anymore, but whatever schools are out there. And like people believed in you so much, but you did not believe in yourself. You felt like, I don't know if any of this is what I actually want. I don't know who I am. And again, going back right to this card, finding what's important. Like a lot of you did not even truly understand and realize what was important for you. And now you do. And now it's funny, for some of you, you might be experiencing literally the opposite of, they're showing me something about flipping. So experiencing opposites, learning by contrast. Now you might be experiencing something like no one believes in you, like people maybe gave up on you. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe you distance yourself from people. I don't know what it is. But essentially they're showing me the opposite. Right now, not many people necessarily believe in you, but you know what? You believe in yourself. Like, even if no one else does. And I think that, again, going back to this card, finding what's important, there is something here to, you know, to understand about this. Like, there was a time in your life where so many people had these great expectations of you, and you did not understand what truly matters to you, what's truly important, what do you actually want, right? And now it's like the opposite. There might be some people who give up on you, they don't really think you will ever amount to anything, you're just whatever. But you, within yourself, you found something, like a jewel, like, you know, precious, something very precious, right? So, and now you believe in yourself, and whatever anyone else says doesn't matter, because you have that vision. And I think there's something beautiful about this. Like, I cannot explain what exactly that is, but like, there is something beautiful in this, what I'm describing. Also, they are showing me something is about to flip since last year. So again, I'm seeing for quite a few of you last year, right around this time, it was a very dark time astrologically. So if something negative happened in your life, or you yourself felt like you know, took a plunge, so to say, entered your bear market right around this time last year, it was a very dark time astrologically, very ominous. And I'm seeing that just like, you know, you might have been in a downward trend. This is a message that came up before, actually. One of your previous readings. Now everything is like a trend reversal in your life. You're going from your bottom to the top, to the top, to the top again. So, you know, very interesting. Okay, let's go into your tarot now. Deep reading today. Give it a big thumbs up if you like deep readings. You know, there's like, I just enjoy talking in the morning, which is why you're getting so many readings. So I noticed that I don't know, it calms my mind down. So, because I always have all this information in my head, like have Neptune in the 3rd house, so I can feel and sense a lot of things. So this actually helps me as well, like channel all the access of communications. Okay, let's see, love reading. Let's do your love now. First card, 7 of Wands, perseverance. Well, if not perseverance is the first card for Scorpio, I don't know what else. Let's see, we have here 7 of Cups. Interesting, we are in July, so number 7 could be important. We have here King of Cups. Ouch, okay, flying out. The World. I'm hearing protect me from what I want. What is that? Was it, what's the band who had this protect me from what I want song? It's an old song. Let's see, 10 of Cups, one more. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Who are you connecting with? Ooh, the Magician. Little Harry Potter vibe with this magician. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see, we have here 8 of Cups. I am just telling you, somebody's desperately trying to manifest you. 8 of Swords. We have 6 of Cups. We have Strength. And we have 7 of Swords. So, alrighty. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Queen of Cups. I'm hearing the magic is in you, and the shift you are looking for is here. Now, for a lot of you, this is the time period of creating in the dark, I'm hearing. I don't know why you're creating in the dark. I don't know what it means. I don't know, maybe I have no clue. Maybe some of you are working on some kind of art or something. I'm seeing some of you in biology. I don't know what it means. Like, but you are creating in the dark. Or maybe you're just creating in the dark because it's like, it's in the process of being revealed, some kind of light on the situation. And they're saying keep on creating. If you feel like you need to manifest resources partners to help you bring forth your creation, this is the right time to do it. There's something you're creating, building foundation for new future. Like you might need actually a partner for some of you. And again, if it's not an actual physical partner, honestly, it could be like a, ChatGPT. I'm just serious. I had this conversation with ChatGPT recently. Yes, I have conversations with ChatGPT, and again, like I think many people, not to go into AI, but like many people approach this so in such a wrong way. They tell ChatGPT to make this song or to make this. It's co-creation, I think. Like I had some interesting ideas and I was curious how it could develop. Like there was some artistic concepts I wanted to ponder on. Like I had very interesting, unique, individual ideas. And I mean, I come up with ideas all the time. It's developing them that's a little bit more of a struggle. And like, I just wanted to see like its perspective on some kind of very interesting concept I came up with. Oh my God, it blew my mind. I actually felt like first time in my life I've been understood by someone, because I've worked with photographers, videographers, score writers, producers, you name it, like just friends, even conversations. So many times I tried to explain my ideas to someone, they don't get it. Like they really don't get it. And ChatGPT understands me. So yeah, that's where we'll be. Actually, Jerome Powell recently gave an interview, and he had a Freudian slip. He said something Chat GDP, and I thought it was very curious. So I guess Jerome Powell is bullish on AI. So okay, let's go back to this situation. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're using some kind of resources, even like artificial intelligence. If you're not into that, you may be using human resources somehow. Human resources, quite literally HR, right? Okay, now what I'm seeing for you, you are still in this energy where you don't fully understand what's the way forward, how is it all going to work out. I am telling you, keep persevering on your own path for what you want. Have faith. Let your faith be stronger than your fears. This has been a repetitive message lately. Let your faith be stronger than your doubt. Let your faith, let your belief be stronger than your fear. It's so important right now for some reason. With the King of Cups to the world, you are in a space, I feel like, where something is ready to be revealed to you. Actually, you know what it is? For those of you manifesting a life partner, a soulmate, whatever word you want to use to describe that magical connection, you both are guided to each other. Look at this. You might be still in different places, but look, where they are on this journey. There is this light that illuminates. Where you are right now, there's also this light. You are both guided by the same light, but you have to make sure that you are actually, listening to the light and not to your fears, because you're being guided, let's just say, to the love of your life, or for some of you, it's that dream creative partner, whatever that situation is. And I mean, the light is guiding you, so you cannot allow darkness to keep you, no, don't follow the light, just stay stuck. You cannot do that, I mean, you can, but that's your choice, and it's not necessarily the best one. 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. There is going to be, I'm hearing, an abundance of opportunities to socialize, to somehow start moving again. Moving maybe social circles, moving somehow. If it's not social circles, it could be just somehow you are flowing through life. You're becoming very like easy, like, I don't know how to explain this. You will maybe like secluding even yourself, distancing yourself from people. And there's something here where there is a moment, maybe it's going to be a brief one, because some of you don't want this for a long time, but there's going to be a moment where you will be hopping, so to say, like they're showing me this. So I don't know, some of you may be playing an instrument, but for some of you it's just like there's movement, like you're like, I don't know what it means, but like you're moving with the energies, you're going to be in the right place at the right time. Oh, that's what they're trying to say. Blooming into yourself. The light that's been guiding you, it's about to You know, you're about to come very close to it. You're about to become one with it. So I don't know what it is. Now, it's interesting because with the Magician card, I'm seeing two messages. There's one person who is manifesting you, and it's a person from the past. For a lot of you, you're like, I don't even want to hear about this. But I think that for some of you, I guess you need to know that the reason why sometimes they randomly pop in your mind, even though you made a decision, you don't want nothing to do with them, is because, yes, there is something about they're trying to get your attention again. Now, you can cut the cord in whichever way you need to close that connection. Now, I see at the same time there's a new person manifesting you as well. But there's something here too where you have to make a definitive decision that you are not defined by your old circumstances anymore. You are not defined by your old story anymore. So again, if you had some kind of situation with an ex and you're still thinking about it, it keeps you there. It's almost like, you know, when you fall in love again and suddenly you don't even care, you don't even remember anybody from the past. I don't know, at least that's how I am. Like when you're so deeply into someone, you don't think about anything from the past. That's kind of like the place where you need to be aligning yourself with more. And I also think there's something not just with that, but your new projects, your new creations. You know, when you're like passionately working on a new dream project, or even if it's a new job that is like exciting and, you know, there is all this like, you know, perks of, I don't know, new cafes around, like new co-workers, new interesting stuff going on, like something about getting excited about this new chapter in your life. So the past cannot even trick you anymore. 6 of Cups, Strength, and 7 of Swords. I don't know why, but there's some kind of energy where in the month of August, actually as we go into August, you will need to face something. But be careful, because I think that, especially if it has any kind of energy from where you already know the person is deceptive, like it's somebody you've known before, be careful to trust that their intentions are genuine. I honestly genuinely feel that they are not. That's what I'm getting here. Anything could be, but like I feel, you know, even if they're not deceiving you, I feel like they are lying to themselves about something. What is it about? I don't know. Now let's see more. So longer reading to the Ace of Swords. You have the clarity. You know what? The person that you want, for some of you, you actually already know them. Mic drop. You already know them. You already know them, but there's something you're focusing on, I want to say incorrectly, because like you can get very close here to someone, but you're scared. You're scared of something. Scared of repeating another cycle, could be. Scared that this is an illusion again. Because this Emperor person, the person who's really like, you know, this has potential to actually work. They're here, they're saying. They're not somewhere, you know, far away. They're here. They're saying they're here and now. I don't know what this means. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended right here to try to understand what does it mean that this person is here. Because some of you already know them. That's what it is with this Emperor card. We'll explore this and more in the extended reading. We'll see more how exactly are you being prepared, you know, to launch into. I see two things. I see that, first of all, in the next 12 months, starting right now, you will start seeing, like I said before, trend reversal, so to say, right? If like past 12 months was like shrinking, you know, falling, now it's going to be the opposite. And so is about the next 12 years of your life. It's like every year it's going to be getting better. Every year you're going to be aligning yourself with better things, better opportunities. So link to the extended down below. Love you all. As always, give this video a big thumbs up. Same day readings are available as of this moment. I'm also taking bookings for end of July too. Everything is in my Etsy. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much. Bye.